So next on the list is wiring the fan controller. Not too long ago I wired in a fan controller uh, so it comes on at a certain temp, and that's working as normal. However, I still had yet to wire the AC side, and that's what I'm going to do today. So let me just flip over. So I got the scan tool. So what it sets is a P0480. So if the fan relay is not wired in correctly, which it's missing at this point, it's not that it's wired in incorrectly. It's just the computer doesn't see the voltage drop. So we're gonna scan the code just for thoroughness, right? Actually, cancel that. Read code. Done. What? Man, this is giving me issues all day. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. So it's paired. I think it's paired with the wrong one. So that's where my issue is. All right. So let's see. All right. So we're gonna go back in there, reconnect. All right. So we're pairing. All right. Read codes. What? Man, this thing is. All right. Well, I guess I ain't doing that today. I'll probably just do it in short video form. So, working out all the bugs here. I don't know why it doesn't want to, I don't know why it doesn't want to connect. It connects fine with the one that I'm filming on right now. And I'm just trying to read the codes just to be thorough. All right, so let's see if it does it. Yeah, we're not going to be able to read the code. So anyway, that's P0480. That's the least of my problems. P0480 fan control circuit. At this point, it's not connected improperly. It's just that it's missing at this point. So I'll show you next exactly what I'm about to do. What I'm wiring in is the computer control signal for AC. So my temp gauge works properly and the fan comes on according to the temperature that's set. But at this point, the AC is not working. So my controls here can control the AC compressor, but it's not connected to the fan because there's nothing there. So let me show you exactly what's going on. Let me get my headlight on. So I'm just going to start by taking the airbox battery, of course, just to get more room to this fuse box. Then I'm going to access the harness to the computer, and then I'm going to make my own. I'll make my own connection. So where it shows like there's a missing relay, there's going to be a factory relay. This one was just, I just removed the cover because I had it bypass. I would put like a little plastic clip in there um, to jump to jump the fan switch, and that way my fan comes out. Of course, all of a sudden my computer control from the computer is not, it's not working anymore. So the AC would come on and the fan would come on with that, but when it gets to a certain temperature, it wasn't coming on anymore. So what I did is just bypass or just jump the terminals, 85 and 86, I believe, or no, 30, and it would be 30 and 87. I should have known that. So what I have here, and you see how it has slots in there for the pins, the female pins. So I'm gonna see if the pins that I got are matching. Um, Sorry guys for the sloppiness. I got a lot of work done today on my car. I did a live stream switching out the tires. So this one's unbalanced, so I just put that one on there. I dropped this tire off at to get balanced, and I'll do that tomorrow morning. So meanwhile, I found these connectors that I had laying around in storage, and then most likely I want to use this one because this one's an aftermarket, and the pins are not um, to my liking. They still work. This is for the fuel pump, so I'm betting that it's the same clips that retain those female terminals. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna put this back because I don't want to drop it. So yeah, I'll just start off by disconnecting everything. Thanks for the likes. 2 likes so far. Thank you. Uh, Void, Whisper, LOL. I don't know. What are you laughing about? I always say fools laugh, Fools and the haters laugh. So if you're a hater, thank you. You help the algorithm. But yeah, it's they always say nobody that's hating was ever doing better than the person that they're hating on. So there you go. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get to it. Let's get to work. It's just after 10 o'clock. Let's see. Actually, no, it's 10:48 Arizona time. And yeah, watch me live in real time. Let's go. So I'll get this one because it's gonna. And this time it gives me a good chance to clean up all the wiring, just because there's a little slack. So I'm gonna shorten any slack. I kind of was like in a hurry last time and eyeballed it. All the connections are proper. It's just that I want to make the wires shorter and then tape them up as well, just for protection. All right, let's go, baby. We got a lot to do. Trying to make the use of my time. I don't go to bed till around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock anyway. So I'd rather be doing this than doing nothing. All right, so get this maintenance off now. And the meter. What kind of car? It's a 2004 Cavalier, manufactured in Lordstown, Ohio. It's a piece of history right here. You're not gonna see the quality that came out in the newer generations of today. A lot of junk being made with inferior parts. This original transmission, original engine. I've done the head gasket and everything associated with that. Did a new starter just for preventive maintenance. I do a lot of running around town. I put 50,000 miles in it in the last year and a half. So I've traveled around the world twice in mileage. So if everything, if the whole world was connected, I would have been around the world twice in a year and a half, driving around just in the valley alone, Valley of the Sun, Arizona. That's where I'm from, born and raised. Uh, all right, so yeah, let's get to it. So, and then look at this. We got Velcro right here, protects the wiring, and so this green wire right here. Let's see this green wire. That's gonna be my stadium. All right, so we're gonna unclip this. So we gotta find the signal wire. So that green wire was connected to the computer, but it's its own ground now. And gotta find the one that I cut. There it is. All right, so that's gonna be the computer control wire. So if everything was connected to original, it would be fully functional except the temperature side. So that's why I wired in a aftermarket fan controller. So I don't have to run my AC on, even though it's not hot. I was running my AC just to keep the engine from overheating. Or if it's like really cold, I'm probably just run the heat inside, and I didn't worry about that. But we're at the end of March, and it's starting to get hot, so it's not safe to do that anymore. Um, all right, so yeah, so this green wire, I'm gonna make another relay, just like OEM, so it's gonna look stock, and that's the overall goal. Um, the signal wire from the fan controller, I could wire it to the AC clutch, but I don't want to do that. Just I want to shorten the length of everything and then just clean everything up, make everything look clean, factory, like you would never know it. So that's the overall goal. I'm gonna switch this relay out too. I have a whole fuse box from my S10 that has the same size relays that I'll just replace that one and then use the OEM relay in this empty slot. And it's not gonna be empty because I'm gonna put the pins, put new female pins in there, and it'll be just like factory. So I'm gonna try to get it done tonight. Otherwise, it's no point of doing this live stream. So the goal is to just have everything back in working order, just like factory. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so we gotta figure out the orientation that it's actually, it doesn't really matter as far as like the polarity. Just as long as the 85 and 87 are across from each other, like in a diagonal pattern. So I'm gonna quit talking here. I'm gonna get going. A lot of times when you speak too much, you over speak and you misspeak. So to avoid any of that, I'm just gonna get to work and then you're just gonna watch me. So second live stream of the day, all time. I like that this plastic doesn't break either. Which just goes to show the quality of the materials that they were using during this time. I know this is an economy car. But yeah, before I get any further, I'm gonna test this female pin. You can see it's the right fitment there, but I want to make sure it locks in on that fuse box there. So, all right, so we're gonna mimic the orientation, so 85 and 87, right? Actually, that's all right. So we're gonna do the control side, 85 and 86. So we're gonna find 85 and 86. So it's gonna be these two pins right here, and then if we just put it back in, right? Whoops. So if we just put it back in right there, we put it in the same orientation. So we're gonna go right here in this spot. See if it locks in. It locks in, but it's not. It's not like I want it to be. So let's try the other ones. It's kind of risky doing it live because you don't really know how things are gonna turn out, and I might take a trip to the junkyard. Might take a trip to the junkyard and do that. Get the whole fuse box. Get the whole fuse box and then do it that way. That way I know everything is certain, which I should have done. But I think this one's gonna be it. Hopefully. Hopefully. So same spot. And no beans on that one. That side. Yeah, it's gonna be junkyard. So I can get the exact wiring. So either way it's apart. I mean, saves a little time here. It's gonna be a different pin size. So to the junkyard it is. I'm gonna go tomorrow morning, and this live stream is a fail. All right, so I guess I could just make the connections what I can and just clean up the wiring as far as not leaving them exposed. And then, just pick up where I left off. Yeah, just pick up where I left off. But I'm gonna get most of what I can do right now is back here. There we go. This is what the day has been like. I was doing those tires manually, right? Didn't take it to a tire shop, and that was a good call because they were slammed. There was no room for appointments or anything, and I figured that's what it was gonna be. So I just tried to save them some leg work and just drop off the tire when it was finished mounted. So got that done. Cleaned out my car. Got everything organized. I've been on a transformation this last 3 months. Total transformation, self improvement. What else are you gonna do? You know? All right, so there's my fan controller. Real cheap Amazon, but it seems to work fine. I got it a while ago. It's just been sitting in storage, and I finally got the time and energy to do everything. And it's like I'm a maniac, I get these spurts of activity. I just, get to doing a lot of things, and then I kind of taper off. But I'm not gonna let that happen this time around. I'm just gonna keep strong, just keep going. Um, just stop being lazy. That's what I've been doing. I just being lazy. So that's changing. Um, there's a couple wires that I forgot to heat shrink too. So I got the ones here, and then it's a good thing they connected too. So this is the one I cut. It used to be connected just like this, but this is the fan control wire, right? And so now I got this wire here. I'll just extend it, and that's gonna be this the power to power this fan, which I'm gonna connect. I'll probably have to connect it here and make like a parallel connection right here, right? Actually, no, that would be wrong. I'm sorry. See, I misspoke. So anyway, that's gonna be it'll have to loop to the relay and then back here. So that's what I meant to do. It's just I know what I need to do. It's just kind of like when I look at all these wires, it's not confusing, but it kind of throws you off a little bit. But yeah, that's where it's at. Junkyard tomorrow. So I guess I really can't. I can't really do much at all right now. But at least everything's apart, ready to go. Drone views here. Anyway, y'all, that's it for the live stream. Thanks for whoever joined and watched. It was pretty much a waste of time to live stream. Not a waste of time to do this because this is what I need to do anyway. But I'm gonna get to it first thing in the morning, and I probably should try to get some sleep and wake up really early, like around 6 or 7, to start my day. So Oh yeah, this has been a great car. I've stated before that the head gasket was done. I was driving it with a hole in the radiator, and I pinched off the fins and without a fan, so it made it through a summer like that. And then actually late summer, I started working on it. No, actually midsummer. I'm sorry, midsummer. I started working on it and doing what it needs, and put a lot of miles, made a lot of deliveries with it. Hasn't let me down yet. Transmission's strong. I just beat the crap out of this car the way I drive it. It shifts so good. It shifts brand new. It shifts like brand new. So it's like a blessing, right? My neighbor actually went up to me and asked me if I wanted this car, and I told him, yeah, I'll probably get it off you. And sure enough, a month later, I make him an offer, you know, and that was, the rest is history. Um, yeah, but yeah, I'm doing all this work because I said I wasn't gonna sell it, but I'm gonna put it up. So I figured right now is a good time, and if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell, whatever, But at least I tried. The main goal is just to get the AC operation uh, like normal, with the switch inside, without doing any like bypass or anything like that. All right, so all right, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.